Guest delighted, great run Celtic are on at the moment, and I'm delighted to welcome Celtic manager Neil Lennon to TalkSport. Neil, good morning.
Morning, Neil.
Morning, lads. How you doing?
We're good, Neil. Neil, cracking result of the weekend. Always, always difficult Old Firm games. Celtic went it full of confidence, and that's how it turned out. Cracking couple of goals for me from Hooper, and you must have been delighted with the overall performance, Neil.
Oh, they were wonderful, the players. It was a big test for them all, considering it's a newish team, and they've come a long way in a short period of time. And the form book normally goes out the window for Old Firm games, but on this occasion, it went to form.
Neil, I was at West Ham working. I kept turning around and watch the game from Ibrox, and even with Celtic, we're down to 10. Every time I look around, it was Celtic taking the game to Rangers. There's so much confidence now, and you know what it's like yourself when you're on the ball and you're confident, and players want it off you. You've got 3-4 options, and that's exactly what Celtic have got at the moment. Everyone wants a piece of it.
Yeah, well, that's key. We're on a decent run, unbeaten run, but as you said, confidence is everything in the game, and there was a wee bit of lack of mentality around the club for the last sort of 18 months, and that was something that we felt had to be addressed in the summer. And we're not there yet, but we're turning the corner slowly but surely.
And also, I don't want to get carried away because Rangers have a couple of games in hand. There's every chance, Neil, they'll win them. It's down to 2 points again. So there's no foot off the gas here, and you must be delighted with Chris Commons. I think he's a great signing.
Well, yeah, I played with him at Nottingham Forest in 2007 when I left Celtic, and I liked him then, but he's improved so much since then, Alan. And basically we've got a great bit of business there. We got him for 300,000, and he's improved a great deal since I played with him. He's got a great eye for a goal. He can beat a player. He's got great delivery from wide areas, and he can even play off the striker. He's 27, so we've got him coming into his peak years, and he's got a good temperament, which is, it's very important when you come to play in Glasgow. Nothing, at the minute anyway, nothing seems to faze him.
What about the atmosphere, Neil? I didn't really, you can't really get it watching on telly, but I would imagine it was absolutely rocking.
It was incredible. We've missed that, and the momentum, was definitely with us at the minute, and the fans definitely played a part in that. They've been wonderful all season, and I haven't seen Celtic Park like that since, back in Martin's days or the early days of Gordon. And it's very, very important that we try and create that atmosphere again, because, the fans play a huge part in our season. There's no doubt about that.
And Mr. Brazil promised me that game as well, Neil, so a nice one for us to miss, eh?
Well, it's a World Series up here, Ronnie, at the minute, so there's plenty more to come.
I know it's incredible, and I must admit, listen, when it comes to the Celtic players, hard work, that is a given, but a bit of flair there as well, as you mentioned, Chris Cons, but overall the guys, are passing it around, and it's good football.
It is, yeah, but, you have to earn the right to play football in any game, and particularly in Old Firm games. Midfield obviously is a huge component of those games, and again, that was an area that we felt needed strengthening in the summer, and we've got a very, very strong centre midfield area now. We've got real competition for places. But the lads are, they're playing very, very well. But again, we're not taking anything for granted. Rangers are a formidable opponent, and they've got a great manager there. He's been over the course and distance many, many times. So, we're only thinking about Motherwell now on Sunday.
I thought the left fullback was great as well, Neil, getting forward. I thought, and defending, but I thought, what a good player he is.
He's incredible. He's had an incredible season, Alan. He gives me the heebie-jeebies sometimes. He just wants to play. He does Cruyff turns in his own box at times, but he's been wonderful. We got him from Honduras. John Parker, Chief Scout, saw him playing the World Cup, and he brought us some DVDs, and had a good look at him. I thought, yeah, he looks decent. But again, you just don't know what you're going to get until you don't know what the temperament's going to be like, what the character's going to be like. And we're very lucky because the group we've got is very solid together, and there's no prima donnas in there, and they're very, very hungry, which is obviously very important after the couple of seasons we've had.
Yeah, and Neil, as I say, no foot off the pedal. Stuart McCall's Motherwell, the next opponent, he'll be trying to do his old club a favour as well. So every game now is, we're getting on in the SPL now, and every game is a must-win, isn't it? It's pressure-wise, it's a must-win.
Yeah, listen, there's pressure every time you put a Celtic shirt on. The expectation level is huge, but as the season progresses now, the expectation level will rise. And you're right, Motherwell have, they've got a bit of a doing at Ibrox, a week or so ago, but they bounced back with 2 wins. So, you know, and Fir Park notoriously is a difficult ground to go and get a result, and I'm sure it'll be no different come Sunday.
And Neil, we're looking forward to Champions League tonight and tomorrow night, Chelsea and Denmark, United and Marseille. We watched Tottenham, Arsenal. Celtic have got to get back in that, haven't we?
Yeah, I mean, it was, you know, we had a wonderful time under Martin and Gordon, and the atmosphere at Celtic Park in the European mix is just, it is second to none, Alan. You know, it sort of lifted you to another level, and our home form was fantastic. You know, it was difficult to understand why our away form was so poor when our home form was so great. You know, obviously the atmosphere that generates there, it's a throwback to the old days, you know, the 60s, 70s, the 80s. It's a wonderful electric atmosphere, and yeah, the club needs it, but it's one small step at a time. You know, we have to get over the line in the Championship first before we can even think about that.
Neil, when you say throwback to the old days, I've got to ask you, watching quite a lot of Scottish football as I do, on the box, tackles up in Scotland, they seem to go flying in. A lot harder tackles up north than they do down here in the south of England. Would that be true or not?
He's a bit soft down there, Ronnie. No, I think the game is a little bit quicker up here. You know, the ground's a little bit tighter, and you know, the crowds are a little bit more closer to the pitch. You know, we haven't got the super all-seater stadiums that you would have in England, but there's still a bit of character.
The refs seem to let it go a bit as well. It's sort of, you know, it's a given, yeah, no. Whereas if they overstep the mark, yeah, they get the cards out, but they seem to let it go a bit more up there, Neil.
Yeah, they do. Well, I mean, it's a balancing act, and they have a difficult job up here, particularly when they're refereeing Old Firm games, because the first 10-15 minutes are played at a frenzy. And, you know, the referee either sets the stall out early and books the players early, which the referee did on Sunday, and then he's got control of the game, or else they let the game go. And sometimes it's physical at times, it's quick, but, you know, sometimes it makes the games far more exciting that way.
And the ref Sunday, Neil, just finally, that was his first Old Firm game. I thought he handled it well.
Yeah, he done well.
I thought he was excellent. You know, no fuss. You know, at the end of the game, we weren't talking about the referee. We were talking about the football, and that's all we ask. You know, there's been a bit of controversy up here. I've made a few complaints about some of the decisions that have gone against us, which I'm entitled to do at times. But I thought the referee on Sunday had an excellent game.
Neil, keep it going, mate.
Yes,
Thank you for your time this morning. Good luck at Motherwell at the weekend. Thank you.
Thanks, boys. Take care. God bless.
Cheers. Neil Lennon there. Motherwell take on Celtic over at Fir Park, and the Gers, they take on St.